Hey, welcome back tuning into today's video. Going to the weekend forecast as normal on a Saturday. So, we've had a fairly cold week over the past week, although the snow event that we sort of predicted could come off around the middle of the week turned into a non-event. It's just a lot of cold rain. We're going to have more sort of marginal situations in the week ahead, actually, in terms of rain, possibly a little bit of sleet or snow at times as well. Overall, temperatures are going to be staying quite cold. It's going to be very mild across England and Wales this weekend. Once you get this weekend out of the way, quite a bit of cold weather, although nothing particularly extreme again. And just these sort of rain, snow, on a knife edge type scenarios will probably be mostly seeing rain. At the end of the week, though, and into next weekend, it all gets rather odd with a big area of low pressure diving southwards, probably into the Bay of Biscay, and maybe setting us into an easterly flow, and that could be quite cold. So we will have a look at the detail. It's going to be quite a complicated week coming up, and certainly from around Wednesday, Thursday, detail and confidence in the forecast is going quite low, to be honest. Well, before I get on with that, just to say about the ads, there's links to articles on all the pages at Gasworth Vids. Have a browse through the widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in, and thanks very much for doing that. There's also video ads on some of the pages which open up the content. You can watch them, they'll close back up again. It is helping to pay for our website. The websites we're using for the weekend forecast coming from weathercentral.de and theweatheroutlook.com, and you can find a link to both of the websites on the links page. So here we go with the radar picture, and quite a lot of rain across the country today, actually. We've got a bit of a freeway split. The far south is just about getting away with a dry day through the south coast. Then we've got outbreaks of rain for the rest of England and Wales coming up in towards Northern Ireland as well. And then that leaves us in a much colder air mass across Scotland with showers, and those showers are increasingly wintry with significant accumulations of snow possible over the high ground of central and northern parts of Scotland. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. We've got high pressure to the south, got low pressure to the north, so we're generally Atlantic driven with the pattern today. There's a weather front strung out through central parts of the country, and that will remain through central parts of the country, strung out through the rest of the weekend before it finally pushes southwards and introduces colder air on Monday. And then in the north across Scotland, we're bringing in this colder wind from Greenland. That's bringing in those wintry showers to Scotland. So a freeway split. We'll have wintry showers across Scotland today with snow accumulating over high ground, even some snow coming down to lower levels in those heavier showers. Then we'll have outbreaks of rain through Northern Ireland, Northern England, Wales, the Midlands, East Anglia, Lincolnshire, those sort of areas. And then the far south getting away with a fair amount of dry weather, albeit with a lot of cloud and just limited sunny spells. A few damp patches coming through as well. It's very mild in the south this afternoon with temperatures up to 13 degrees, that's 55 Fahrenheit, so a little bit of a taste of spring, but much colder for Scotland with temperatures there just 4 or 5 Celsius. Overnight we'll keep this freeway split going, so I expect wintry showers to continue across Scotland with snow again down to low levels in places. There could also be frost and ice across the north as well. Then for Northern Ireland and Northern England, parts of North Wales will have outbreaks of mainly light patchy rain. The rain will be easing off, I think, through the course of tonight. The rest of England and Wales just windy. Could be gales close to southern and western facing hills and coast tonight. And just windy, cloudy and very mild, mostly dry. Temperatures in the south not really falling much from today's maximum temperature, so somewhere around 10 to 12 Celsius for most of us across England and Wales, but Scotland will be colder, temperatures there down to around freezing. And we keep this going into Sunday as well. In fact, this weather front through central parts of the country, which is around here, will pep up again. So we're going to find more rain gathering across Northern Ireland through the course of Sunday morning, and then that will spread across Northern England and into parts of North Wales and possibly the North Midlands as well into Sunday afternoon. Scotland, very similar to today, is brighter but colder with snow showers increasingly coming down to low levels, and for central southern parts of England and Wales, a very mild day, exceptionally mild day, temperatures possibly up to 14 or even 15 degrees. degrees. That's around 57 to 59 Fahrenheit. Mainly dry, with limited brighter sunny spells and quite a lot of cloud. Now, that strung out weather front finally gets a move as we move into Monday. It'll push southwards, taking outbreaks of rain across England and Wales and introducing colder northerly winds. So we're going to start off exceptionally mild in the south again. It'll be one of those sort of days where temperatures across the south will be at their highest very first thing in the morning, and then they'll tend to drop through the course of the day, one of those days. So we'll have outbreaks of rain across northern England and Wales on Monday morning, and that will push further southwards and eastwards into Monday afternoon, giving most of England and Wales quite a cloudy, wet day. Scotland, Northern Ireland, eventually Northern England will be brighter. A lot of dry weather, a few wintry showers, mainly confined to coast. Temperatures in the south starting off somewhere around 12 or 13 Celsius, but probably dropping through the day. So we'll finish up across England and Wales, generally around 6 or 7 Celsius. The Scotland and Northern Ireland probably no better, but around 2 or 3. Proper cold air coming into the north on Monday. Now, that front is getting a little bit complicated as we move through into Tuesday, because it's down across the south overnight Monday into Tuesday. We've got this cold air coming down from the north, and it might undercut to give one of those marginal rain snow scenarios on Tuesday morning further south. So I'm very uncertain about this at the moment, but let's just say central southern parts of England and Wales start off cloudy with outbreaks of rain, sleet, or possibly snow on the back edge, which may come down to lower levels through parts of the Midlands, South Wales, places like that. But I am very uncertain. It could just be a lot of cold rain again on Tuesday morning. Further north, we'll start off with a frost and ice across Scotland, Northern Ireland and Northern England, and that brighter, colder weather will then be pushing southwards through the course of Tuesday. It'll be moving south, clearing away that band of rain, sleet, possibly snow from southern counties, and then brighter skies will follow from the north. So we'll end Tuesday, a few wintry showers around those eastern coasts, but most places probably mostly dry. We're in a cold northerly wind there, so temperatures will be suppressed between around, say, 2 Celsius in the far north of Scotland to 6 Celsius on the south coast in southern England, and a hard overnight frost developing on Tuesday night. Confidence in the forecast outlook is falling on Wednesday, but we've probably got some sort of transient ridge building across the country here. So I would expect to start off with a very hard frost across most places, and then we'll generally stay dry with sunny spells. There may be 1 or 2 wintry showers around northern and eastern facing coast. Temperatures probably again somewhere between around, say, 3 and 7 Celsius. Another hard frost on Wednesday night, and then we go through into Thursday, and we're probably bringing some sort of weather system in off the Atlantic, or trying to, on Thursday. So I would suspect we start off very frosty with sunny spells. England and Wales will stay dry with sunshine. Scotland and Northern Ireland will see cloud and rain advancing in from the Atlantic, and that could turn readily to snow as it hits the colder air across Scotland. Temperatures again around 3 to 7 Celsius. And then for Friday and into the weekend, we've got this area of low pressure sort of diving southwards. Rather odd, and you don't see low pressures doing this very often. So we start off on Thursday with the low pressure somewhere around Iceland. We go through to Friday, and the low pressures off the west coast of Ireland. And by the time you get through to Saturday, that low pressure is in the Bay of Biscay, and it's turning the winds round into the east. And quite what this means in terms of weather for Friday and into the weekend, it's very uncertain. But I would think Friday probably has some sort of band of rain, sleet and snow moving down across the country from Thursday's weather system, and then it probably turns brighter and drier behind that, with cold air being maintained. For the weekend, I'm really very uncertain, but I would suspect we probably pick up a cold easterly wind, brings a lot of cloud into the east, and this area of low pressure looks quite vigorous going into Biscay, that could throw up bands of rain. As those bands of rain come into this cold easterly wind, don't rule out the chance that it could give some sleet or snow. But the detail on this really is to be determined. So basically, for the end of the week, anything from Wednesday onwards is just a case of watch this space. Finally, having a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook. So this is the situation today, and we've got outbreaks of rain across many parts of England and Wales this afternoon, with wintry showers further north. We get through into Sunday, and the rain is more across Northern Ireland and Northern England, dry, very mild down in the south, and colder up in the north, with snow coming down to increasingly low levels. That band of rain moves southwards across England and Wales through the course of Monday, introducing colder air. And then on Tuesday, we find quite a lot of cold air again across the country. There could be some sort of rain, snow situation across the far south, very uncertain about that first thing on Tuesday morning, but it will get out of the way to reveal cold sunshine. Wednesday's a mostly dry day, a few wintry showers around coast, but frost early and late will be the main thing about Wednesday, and then very uncertain as we get through to Thursday and Friday. Probably rain or snow, sleet perhaps across the country, and watch out for those winds going into the east as we get through to next weekend. So in summary, it's a highly uncertain week really, with low confidence in the forecast outlook from as early as Tuesday and Wednesday onwards, but I think we're going to have a very mild start across the south, colder up in the north. Generally turns cold across all parts of the country early next week, with rain, sleet or snow possible at times, and also some night frost. So a delayed start to spring seems probable, bearing in mind it's the 1st of March in just over a week's time. Looks like we're going to be staying pretty chilly. That's all for now then, and thanks for watching.